4 Cowboys stars who might leave Dallas. Due to Jerry Jones's reluctance to spend, the Dallas Cowboys, under the leadership of Jerry Jones, are at a crossroads when it comes to their roster. Jones has a long history of making bold decisions, especially when it comes to paying the players he believes are crucial to the team's success. However, this means some key players may find themselves on the outside looking in, as Dallas looks to balance their budget while focusing on their core contributors. While Jones is willing to pay big bucks to players like Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb, everyone else is expendable unless they prove to be vital. Outside of these high-profile stars, the rest of the roster may find their futures uncertain. With several players' contracts coming up, here's a look at 4 Cowboys who could be playing their final seasons in Dallas. 4. Daron Bland could hit free agency after the 2024 season. Daron Bland's breakout 2023 campaign made him one of the top cornerbacks in the league. Paired with Trevon Diggs, Bland helped solidify one of the NFL's best cornerback duos. However, with his contract up after the 2025 season, there's a good chance Bland will hit free agency. Given that he's poised for a significant payday, and Jerry Jones is not keen on overspending, especially with the looming contract extension of star linebacker Micah Parsons, Bland may be one of the casualties of a tight salary cap. The Cowboys have younger cornerbacks like Kelvin Joseph and Nahshon Wright who have had more opportunities this season, and with Diggs firmly in place as the number 1 corner, Jones might decide to prioritize other positional needs. This could mean Bland's time in Dallas is limited, especially if the Cowboys focus on developing their younger players. 3. Osa Odighizuwa, the defensive lineman who might get pushed out. Osa Odighizuwa has been a key contributor on the Cowboys' defensive line, playing a significant role in their interior pass rush. With career-high numbers in sacks and tackles this season, Odighizuwa has proven his worth. However, as the Cowboys continue to build for the future, Jerry Jones may find that Odighizuwa's price tag becomes too much to handle, especially as the team focuses on the youth of their defensive line. The Cowboys may rely on younger players like Mazi Smith, a first-round draft pick, to take on a bigger role moving forward. Jones has shown that he is not afraid to let veterans go if the cost is too high, and if Odighizuwa's demands exceed what the Cowboys are willing to pay, he may end up playing elsewhere. 2. Jake Ferguson, the tight end who might be on his way out. Jake Ferguson has been a reliable target in the Cowboys' offense, ranking as the team's 2nd leading receiver. However, history suggests that Jerry Jones is not particularly inclined to pay tight ends, regardless of their production. The departure of Dalton Schultz to Houston was a clear example of this approach, and Ferguson could be next in line. While the Cowboys have made significant investments in their quarterback and wide receiver positions, with Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb locked into long-term contracts, it's unlikely they'll allocate the remaining salary cap space to keep Ferguson beyond the 2025 season. With no real plan to replace him with a top-tier wide receiver, this could leave the tight end position in flux, and Ferguson heading to another team once his deal expires. 1. Demarcus Lawrence. Will his injury history and age force him out? Demarcus Lawrence has long been a cornerstone of the Cowboys' defensive front, but his future in Dallas is looking increasingly uncertain. The 32-year-old pass rusher has been plagued by injuries, most notably missing a significant portion of the 2024 season. While the Cowboys would love to see Lawrence finish his career in Dallas, his age and injury history may lead them to part ways. The team is already dealing with a thin pass rush, and the potential loss of DeMarvion Overshown for next season could make it even harder to justify keeping Lawrence. Given that the Cowboys have multiple needs heading into the 2025 offseason, including a potential edge rusher in the draft, Jones may be forced to let Lawrence walk. The team could look to the draft or free agency to fill the void, but that could create additional pressure on a rookie to step in and deliver immediate results for a team aiming to contend. Looking ahead, the future of the Cowboys roster. As Jerry Jones faces difficult decisions about which players to retain and which to let go, the Cowboys are likely to undergo some significant roster changes. With a focus on younger talent and balancing the books for key extensions, several fan-favorite players may find themselves in new cities in the near future. While it's always tough to say goodbye to established stars, the Cowboys' long-term success will depend on their ability to navigate these tough decisions. Let us know your thoughts on these potential departures. Don't forget to like the video if you agree with our analysis and subscribe to the channel for more updates on the Cowboys roster and upcoming NFL news. Stay tuned for more insider insights.